Prince Harry has been making headlines again, walking in Princess Diana's footsteps through Angola minefields. Rumors of him reaching out to King Charles. All of it feels a little strategic. Is Harry trying to sneak back into the royal family? And if so, what part does Meghan play in all of this? Harry and Meghan first met in July 2016. According to the Netflix documentary, he first saw her on Instagram. It was dog filter Snapchat style video of her. Then friends sent Meghan a message saying Harry want to meet her. And her reaction was kinda
And she said, "It's Prince Has." And I said, "Who's that?"
cute story. But are you buying it? At the time, Harry was one of the most eligible bachelors in the world. Queen's grandson. Meghan was a second or even third tier actress who exactly didn't know who. And the fact that they had mutual friends carried over a well planned setup. In the Netflix series, Meghan says, "This is an important part that people don't understand about me. Like, I was not the pretty one. My entire identity was wrapped up in being the smart one. So, yeah, I'm voting strategy." Next thing we know, Meghan is in London for Wimbledon. And that's how their long distance romance began. By November 2017, they were engaged. Their wedding in 2018 was the event of the year. Almost 2 billion people watched it. It all looked like a fairy tale. Castles, tiaras, royal status, and Prince Charming. But did Meghan really know what she was signing up for? Maybe she knew her, but did she really understand the job of representing the crown? The public duties, the expectations. A royal lifestyle isn't just wealth and glamour, but actually taxpayer funded public service. So when Meghan and Harry requested their own residence after the wedding, it was seen as extravagant. British taxpayers weren't happy, and rumors spread that this caused a split with Kate. Not long after, Meghan and Harry left the charity they'd co-founded with William and Kate. More rumors. Meghan found Kate cold and was offended that she didn't accept her into the family. Everything Meghan did was under a microscope. During her pregnancy, people criticized her for always cradling her baby bump. Honestly, a bit too much. And then for skipping the traditional postpartum photo shoot on the hospital steps. Instead, they had a private photo shoot later, but the damage was done. The media just didn't take it. Still, when Harry and Meghan officially stepped down from royal duties in 2020, it shocked everyone. The headline was Megxit. It referenced to Brexit and no so subtle accusation of Meghan being responsible for it all. The Sussexes said it was mutual. They blamed the press. They said they feared for their safety. But Harry's grown up under the press. It's tough, but it's his reality. And the monarchy, like it or not, it's part of his family, his legacy. Leaving it behind? That wasn't an easy choice. So maybe, just maybe, Meghan was the main driver. It kind of feels like she just couldn't handle it. The duties, the pressure. Maybe she thought marrying Harry would be her getaway to an LA billionaire lifestyle. But let's be real, Gary isn't that rich, and royalty is more like civil service than a celebrity gig. Maybe they didn't realize Megxit was one-way ticket. Maybe they expected some kind of hybrid role. Open for a carpet, attend some charity galas, skip the boring royal stuff, but still keep the titles and privileges. Meghan wanted things on her terms, perhaps, but Buckingham Palace wasn't playing. Or maybe Meghan thought the royal family would bend to get them back. But as much as royals hate scandal, they choose their survival. If Prince William had been dull like Charles and Kate boring like Camilla, maybe Harry and Meghan would still be the stars. But in reality, William and Kate are tall, elegant, charismatic, and loved, the real main characters. So losing Harry and Meghan, no such a big deal. After leaving, Meghan and Harry stated that they wanted privacy, humanitarian work, and charity. And for a moment, it looked promising. But was it really the plan? Because what we got instead? A tell all book nobody wants to read, a Netflix series that flopped, some awkward interviews trashing the royals, and now jam and wine? With that level of fame, they could have done anything, but ended up selling influencers' vibe on discount. Like, at first, it probably felt bold. Everyone talked about them, but then the hype faded, and maybe they realized Harry never built a career outside of being the future king's brother. And Meghan, her biggest role was in Suits, not exactly A-list Hollywood, so maybe they were simply lost. But after all the bridges they burned, can they really return? It doesn't seem like the royal family is welcoming them back with open arms. But does Meghan realize that? Remember when Mindy Kaling called her Markle and she snapped? It's so funny you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now. Clearly, the title means something to her. So why keep the royal name if you claim the family mistreated you? Why send a postcard labeled Her Royal Highnesses? After the title was stripped, she seems to want it back. I mean, who wouldn't? She was a mid level actress who dreamed of being a princess, and she almost got it. Maybe living like regular people just doesn't fit her anymore. In a podcast with Jamie Lima, Meghan said she teaches her kids confidence using the phrase, "Yep, I can do it. I can do it yet." Maybe that's what she's really saying to herself. You just don't have it yet. But here's the thing, the royal family already survived Megxit. Would reconciliation even matter to them anymore? William and Catherine have real problems. The king illness, it's cancer. They have massive public support, especially for Kate. And let's not forget, William and Kate are not Meghan fans. Or knowing that, maybe Harry and Meghan are trying a backdoor strategy? Send Harry to Angola to show he's ready to serve again? Leak rumors of reconciliation talks? Like create public pressure so the palace feels forced to respond? It seems like Harry is taking the lead now, but we all know who the real boss is. Do you think Harry and Meghan have a chance at the royal comeback? Drop your thoughts in the comments.